Hello everyone, it's Diane. I am about to work on these covers some more. I have already added the gesso and the paint, and it took me a long time to figure out what I was going to do to finish up these covers. So I'm going, and I knew what I wanted to do was to Mod Podge something, an image or something on top of all of this paint. I wanted to have a nice smooth finish instead of that chalky finish of paint. I don't like that. So I have chosen some things for the fronts of each. Let's do this one first. This one, I cut these letters out of a magazine, and it says, "I dream in color." And I thought that would be perfect for this cover. So I'm going to use this acrylic matte medium. I think I got it at Walmart, but I haven't used it in a very long time. So I think I need to use it before it dries up. I'm using it just like I would Mod Podge. I'm going to just apply it, and I'm using my hands. Just rub it on. I don't use my hands with Mod Podge, but this is more like a cream than a liquid. I'm just going to do the front so I can get those words on before they dry, before the medium dries. Once it's all dry and I have the inside part done, I will sew around it. I just itched my upper lip and I had matte medium on my hand. Oops. Line these up the way I want them. Okay. But I brought my Mod Podge in with me because I don't think I have enough of the matte medium to do all of the covers. You can see I just had fun playing with paints when I made these covers. I did 2 with paint and 2 with sprays. And I think one of these journals is going to be mine. I don't know what's going on. I'm seeing my hair out of the corner of my eye, and I see something bright yellow in it, and I don't know what it is. But I just sprayed the 4th cover with bright yellow, so I don't think it's spray. I didn't spray in the direction of my face. There we go. I'll let this dry. And then it will probably be the same Mod Podged paper inside instead of, I don't think I'll do painting inside. I'll just find a scrapbook paper and then Mod Podge it to the inside. Oh, pardon me. Alright, then we'll do this one. This is the one that I sprayed. And I used Heidi Swapped Black Velvet ink. It was a spray. Heidi Swapped Black Velvet. And this stuff would not dry. It took days for it to dry. It was sort of dry, but if it's just going to smear. Oh. So Heidi Swapped Well, that's spray ink, so it's not waterproof. Well, I'm going to have to make a new cover because we cannot have this. That green spray was really pretty too. Yeah, I should have remembered that the spray inks, you can't put wet stuff on top of them. Oh, that's too bad. I ruined that really nice cover, but I wanted to Mod Podge over it, so it would have been ruined. I didn't want to leave it with the chalky finish. So it did leave a little bit of black and some of the other color. So it does look like it had a mixed media treatment on it. Let's see what we can do. And I just sprayed the fourth cover too. I used to use sprays in my art journals, so I know, I should have known. They're not waterproof inks in those spray bottles. Now this one, more of the pattern is there. So I do still like the way it looks with the grungy look. And I could make this be the front cover, because it's got more color to it. Art washes from the soul the dust of everyday life. Well, that's appropriate. We just washed off all that black. Well, let's try this again. Now we know. This is a Graphic 45 card from one of their old paper pads, paper collections called Typology. I went to breakfast with my friend and her husband this morning, and they wanted to stop at Walmart, and I said had to go buy it to go to my house to take me home. And I said I'd go in with them because I needed baby wipes. That's all I bought. But I've been working without the baby wipes, and I've been doing messy stuff like this, much messier than I usually do. And I do make a mess, as you know. So, I bought baby wipes today. I think this cover is still going to be very pretty. I could spray on top of the matte medium, but I don't think it would stick to it. It wouldn't absorb, it wouldn't dry. let's look at this. Yeah, I think this is still a nice cover. In fact, I might even like it better because the black isn't so in your face. You can still see that spiral right there and some traces of black around. And you can still see the pretty greens and blues, and you can see the diamond pattern on some of it. So I like it. It looks very subtle, and it looks like I worked hard to achieve this subtlety. So let's pretend that I did. I kind of did, because I had a mess to clean up. So I don't know if I'll do anything else to that, but I'm going to set it aside. And for this one, I want to do a little fixing because I wasn't really, I was happy with the swatches. I like the look of the swatches, but, and this might be the one I keep anyway. I got gesso on it by mistake and it dried on it, but I don't mind that. It's okay. I didn't know if I would cover it, but I probably won't. But I didn't like some of these swatches. This one, I tried to cover them with a different color, and I don't like the way they look. So I thought, what am I going to do with them? So I have these little patchy pieces that came out of a magazine, and I'm just going to use them as embellishments on the pieces that I don't like, and have this card on it from that same typology set, Graphic 45. Creativity is contagious, pass it on. So I'll have it arranged just like that, and I like that a lot better. You can still see the swatches, which is what I really liked about this cover. But it bugged me. I know they weren't supposed to be perfect, but they were imperfect enough to bug me. I have had fun playing and making these more artistic journals than I normally make. I think I was going to ink around the edges, but it would have to be with a waterproof ink. And I forgot to do that before I got my cover wet. I just painted those swatches on with a paintbrush, and then I used a stencil. And I did those stripes with a paintbrush, but I used a stencil for the triangles and the numbers. Now I don't mind these colors. But I kind of wanted to have a group. Maybe I'll put it over here. But I wanted this one covered. And maybe that one. Wait, this is going to go here. And I wanted the top one covered because it got some black on it. And that one. Okay. Well, then I'm going to have all 4 corners covered, and I don't want it to look like that. Don't like that patch right there, because I tried to cover it with a different color. All right, I think we'll do that. This is a stiffer piece. Well, the other graphic 45 piece I used was stiff too, of course. We have a snowy day today. I hear the wind blowing out there right now. It is snowing and blowing. Don't know. We do have some accumulation. I went out and did some shoveling until my back started hurting. So I don't really know how much we're going to have for accumulation. I think it's supposed to snow till like 10 o'clock, but we'll see. I don't like that purple either. I made a mess with that. There were a lot of swatches on here I didn't like. That was more matte medium than I needed. So now it'll have a nice smooth, kind of shiny. It is matte medium, but it will give it a little bit of a shine, and it makes it nice and smooth instead of chalky. So it will feel nicer in your hand. Let's think about what we're going to put on the insides. These are made with mailing envelopes from Amazon, so there were tears and openings. I'm going to want it to be, I don't want it to be one whole piece, I don't think. It'll be crinkly when I fold it. So I'll have just under 6 inches by about 9. But what pages will I use? I haven't gotten that far yet. See if I've got anything in here. Maybe that could be fun. I'm just choosing some like generic patterns, polka dots and stripes. Those are heavier than I want. just start with what we have, because there's some pastel color on here, so I might be able to use one of those. I think I'll just use that. Okay, so I said just under 6 inches by 9. Yep, 9. This is about dry. You can see here it's open. I thought I glued that, but I'm going to sew around it anyway. Just under 6. I think I'm going to make them just a little bit narrower. Can't line them up together, so I'll just do them separately. Just a smidge. Okay, and I think the height is okay. This just has gesso on it. I didn't put paint on it, but we're just going to cover it. Something felt sharp. Make sure I get the corners down good. They'll be sewn also. I think that's going to be nice. Okay, so there is a difference in the way this looks between this and the Mod Podge, and I really like this. And I like those colors with this cover, so that's going to be a fun journal, I think, once I get the pages sewn in. And I'm very close to finishing up the signatures. Well, I think this, if I can get a hold of it, I think this would be great for this cover. What do you think? Yes, I think so. So I ended up making it 5 3/4. I should have cut the other part off before I cut them into 2 pieces. Let's see if we can do this. And I think the 9-inch measurement was good, right? Okay, so we'll do that. You don't need to watch me do that, I guess. You just watched me do the other one. Let me see if that last one is dry yet. And if none of these work, I can look for something else. Maybe the red polka dot would work. This one is a brighter cover. I think the red polka dot is the best option. But I might have another look before I actually do that. But you see what I'm doing with these covers. I'm going to show you the 4th cover, but I think I'm just going to scratch it and start all over because it's sprayed and it will be a mess with the colors that I used. So I'm just going to, I'm sure I have another envelope You know, I could keep this and make something with it as long as I don't rub Mod Podge on it. But I'll have to gesso another cover and then maybe put paint on it instead of spray. So, still got some work to do. But I appreciate you coming along as I work on these journals. I'm having fun with them. I hope you're having fun watching and playing along with me. Thank you so much and have a creative day today. Bye-bye.